Hello everyone, how's it going? How's you doing? You guys doing too? I'm doing good too. Welcome back to my video session. So in today's video session, I'm gonna be running you through about streaming on the Nintendo Wii U. And there's been quite a few comments on my videos saying that I was getting disconnection with error -1. What's the reason behind that? I'm gonna explain that as well, why that's happening. Okay, this is gonna be the most detailed, up-to-date information so you don't get disconnection of streaming to the Nintendo Wii U. Okay, and PC streaming is a very, very exciting thing to have. It's not a thing that it's just called PC streaming. Oh, that's it. Oh, right, just playing PC games, nothing else. No, it's not like that. PC streaming was demonstrated even for people who work in the office and homes. It was a big emphasis. Microsoft streaming their work, right, their job, whatever, to the customers, to the workers, sorry, the employees and stuff like that. It's a really big thing because wherever you are, you can stream with that technology. What was Microsoft doing? Anyway, so first of all, for Nintendo Wii U, connection with servers. We're going to talk a bit about that. Why does this connection keep on happening, and why does it do that to me every time I play a game? Because a lot of emulation program, every single emulation program, I do understand where you guys are coming from. I get disconnection with error -1 every time, don't I? Okay, first of all, what is need for PC streaming? What do you need for this? Right, number one, you need Nintendo Wii U gamepad. Okay, Nintendo Wii U gamepad. So I'll bring the other screen on there. Nintendo Wii U gamepad is a most incredible piece of hardware. Which is this thing you need, okay? The Wii U gamepad. You need one of them first, yeah? And another thing that you need is the Wii U games console. You need these two things first. Number one, Nintendo Wii U gamepad and home games console. The full package as you get it in the box. You need both of these things first, yeah? Number two, you need the Nintendo Wii U remote sensor bar. Obviously, when you're gonna use this on the television, especially when you want to move the cursor, you need a sensor bar, and then with the sensor bar, you need a Wii U remote. Okay, as well. I'm not gonna show you the sensor bar, so there you go. You need one of these, so you can move on the screen like that and navigate. Yeah, you need that. You don't need much of it, but just for the startup screen. Alright. Number three, you need a SD card. Now the SD cards, what was recommended by Nintendo, and even what I recommend, go for a 32 GB card. At least that's the main one that you should have on there. Number four, IP address. We'll go into that anyway as well. Number 5, Sunshine PC program, which is used on your desktop PC, by the way. It needs to be in there. Number 5, network should be same on desktop PC and Nintendo Wii U. It should be the same network, okay, on that. So there you go, that's all the stuff. Now let's start on the basics first. Every time I play, I get disconnected with error -1, don't I? So first of all, number 1, turn on the Nintendo Wii U games console, which I already have. I don't need to turn it on. Okay. Number 2, now use your Wii U remote, okay, and go to the internet browser. Now you can use a Wii U game, but you don't need the remote anymore. Now once you're in the internet browser, you need to type in this website, okay? So we will go to Google and use your stylus pen. If you know what you got. www.fast.com. I repeat, www.fast.com. Now what is this? Now my console is connected to Wi-Fi. So what does this the fast.com do? It can check your speed test out first of all, yeah, of your Wi-Fi. So this is a speed test for your Wi-Fi. It will give you download, upload speeds. Now let's press send. Fast.com, internet speed. There is, there's the screen. Now on the Wii U gamepad, you can actually see the numbers. Yeah, look. Happening. Look what's happening. It's not even 5 Mbps. Look at that. Look what's happening. 3.4. Is that going to work? Do you know what's happening here? I've got a TalkTalk Fiber 35. Now that easily takes you up to 72, 73 with wired network connection. Now this is not even staying at one speed. It kept on going up, down, up, down, up, down. It was doing that, wasn't it? If you look very carefully, let's look at this very carefully. Why is this speed so low? Have you noticed that? Is it something to do with my router, Wi-Fi hub? Has it got something to do with that? Is it something to do with master socket? Is it the service of TalkTalk is no good? No, it's none of that. It's none of that. When I explored and did a deep research, because even contacting them, they go, there's nothing wrong with the service, it works perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. Then, what I found out recently in few years, where the area I live in, the Wi-Fi is not good in my area. It's completely messed up, you see. The Wi-Fi in our area doesn't work properly. That's why that speed is so low. And you know what? It never ever stays in one speed. Look, if I press reload, you can see that on the gamepad, you can't see on the television. So take a look at this. Yeah, you can see my now Nintendo Wii U is struggling with Wi-Fi. Look, he's not even connecting anymore. Look at that. Now look at that. It's connecting. Look at that. It's going up and down like crazy. Look, it's 1.9, 2.1, 2.2. Look, it was going up and down, and now it's going to 2.2. Now the reason behind all this is that it's not working properly. The Wi-Fi in this area is messed up. I've been speaking to quite a lot of people about this, to especially Talk. They've been dealing with it, and they haven't sorted it out. Okay? And because of that, this problem's occurring. And that's why I'm getting disconnection error -1. Do you get it? What's going on? So that's what this is going on there. Right. So we'll go further now onto this. So that part is done. So make sure the Wi-Fi you're using, it works properly first. Go to fast.com to see if you're getting a good speed with your speed test. Take a look at that first. If it's keep on going up and down, you know it's messed up. It's not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to be staying on one speed, and it's not actually doing that. Mine one's not doing that. That's what the problem is. I can't do anything about that if the people who deal with networks are not going to do anything about it. They're not really doing anything about it. Even they do it for a bit, and they're not even coming to the area. Often they're doing it from the computers, the way I'm looking at it. Because if they came in the area properly, it would have been sorted. But looking at it, they still haven't done it properly. It still doesn't work. You just saw what was happening. Now let's go further. If you guys go on your internet browser, go to www.fast.com, check your speed test out, and if it's around about, because if you're on fiber, the Mbps should be around about 50, man. No, it should be 50. I mean, if I'm getting 72, 73 out of the wide network connection, I should get at least about between 40 to 50. Well, I'm not even getting that. You're getting bloody 2 and 3. And guess what? It's moving up and down like crazy. And when it goes really low, 2, 1, it disconnects. That's what it is. That's what's happening with me. Anyway, let's go further now, yeah? So make sure you do all that. And yeah, if your speed is correct, then you're good to go. But if that speed test is not correct, and it's keep on going really low speeds, and it's keep on moving up and down like crazy, you need to deal with that. You need to speak to your service provider about that. That is not working properly. Usually it's got nothing to do with the service provider. Yeah? It's about sending a networker to sorting this thing out in your area. It can be the wires, it can be the BT circuit board could have problems, yeah? It's things like that. So once that's all done, then you can progress with the further steps. So, okay. Number 1 was a Nintendo Wii U games console. Number 2 was using a Wiiu remote internet browser to go to www.fast.com. Now, number 3 is SD card. using Moonlight config file. Yeah. So you have to put in the correct IP address. Yeah. Now from here, I need to stream now. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Now you can use the Wiiu gamepad. Now, because I need to show you some screen, eh? Ignore this here. Yeah. Just ignore this part of the Wiiu console that I'm streaming. Ignore this, okay? Just ignore this. Don't get serious about this part yet. Because I'm here to show you something. So when you got an SD card and you put it into your desktop PC, you need to do the Moonlight config file. It's about the IP address. Now what you need to do from here, you need to now just act as if I'm using a desktop instead of a Wii U. This is all about the desktop right now, okay? Not the Wii U. I know I've just got a Wii U in front of me, I ain't got the desktop in front of me. So I'm showing you the way it should be done on the desktop. So this is the desktop part, okay? I will tell you when we are dealing with the Wii U, okay? Right now, we are dealing with a desktop, yeah? Even though I'm using the Wii U. So here you go to the notification thing again. Click on here. To use the Wii gamepad cursor, and then from here you have to go to all settings. Okay, here you go to network and internet. Then you go to Ethernet. Then you go to network. Now you are on this screen. Now what you need to do, you need to scroll down till you get to properties. There it is. Can you see? It's saying properties. And on these properties, yeah, I might get disconnected a bit because it's going a bit slow. On your properties, find a thing called IPv4. There it is. Can you see that? IPv4. And there it is. By IPv4, that is your IP address. So you need to put the IP address in the Moonlight config file where it says IP address. Okay, that's all done now. Yeah, once you've done all that, okay, let's carry on. Yeah, once you've done all that, put that into your Moonlight config file. That is your IP address. Okay. Now, number 4, you need to download and install Sunshine PC program, which looks like this. Once you download and installed it, this is the program you'll get. Then you will restart your PC so it works correctly. Okay? Okay, that's done now. Once you restart the PC and you come back to this program, bring it back on the screen, okay? And before you continue now from here, you gotta make sure on the SD card. Yeah. Because you know where it says the streaming app name, something like that. Watch my video, you'll understand more of that. You need to put in there Steam, where it says app name something, yeah? Client app name, something like that. Just watch my video, you'll understand more how to do that. Okay? If you can't find my video on that, just ask me, I will send you the link on that. Okay? So you need to write in the SD card, you need to write down Steam, and also hold on, let me stick this on Sunshine program. Yeah, can you see this is a Sunshine program now? Where it says add new, click on that. And here you write application name. Alright, once you've done that, you write Steam there, and then you go right to the bottom. And you press save. And then when you press save, look, it gets added here. See that? Steam. Because you want to use the Steam one. You don't want to use a desktop one. You don't want to. Do not add any other. You can add whichever one you want. Yeah. They already, Sunshine already put down desktop and Steam Big Picture. So when I was talking about the SD card, you will put one of these. Do you see what's going on here? You will use whatever one you want to use. Or you want to use a desktop one, Steam, or Steam Big Picture. Steam one is just a normal one. Yeah, I will show you that one, what that looks like. So normally what you use is called Steam. The Steam one's good because you can use a full entire desktop on it. And what happens here now? Let me get this correct. I'll show you that right at the end, yeah, because we ain't quite finished yet. Now, on your Wii U, you need to open Sunshine, which I already done, and then the Wii U Moonlight program. Because when first time you're gonna use it, the Moonlight on the Wii U games console, yeah, and you press A button on the gamepad, yeah. I'll show you that screen as well. Okay, we're on here, aren't we? So when you go on here, and when you got the IP address right, it won't say can't connect to server. It wouldn't say that. See? It will say connected. Did you see that? If you got everything right up to this point, yeah, it will say, it says connected at the top, and I don't worry. It will say connected. Because if you've done something wrong, you know what will happen here? You know where it says press B to pair? Below that, it will say can't connect to server. It means you've done something wrong. Now, why would a can't connect to server appear as an error at the bottom? Why will that happen? Number one, that will happen if your Wi-Fi isn't even working properly. As I said, like about my area, is all messed up. If you got that problem of Wi-Fi that doesn't even work properly in your area, you'll get can't connect to server. You'll get that. Number one, your Wi-Fi should be working properly. And number two, the IP address of your computer should be entered on the Moonlight config file, the one on the Wiiu, okay? The IP address should be correct. So whatever your IP address is on your network of your TalkTalk service provider, whatever it is, yeah, that IP address should be in the Moonlight config file. If you haven't got that, if it's not right, you'll get can't connect to server. That will happen. If you got it right, you won't get dialogue in both of them. All right, it works like that. Now, if everything's right, that's all, you're good to go. Yeah. But before we continue, I got more to say. Yeah. So on one, you're going to be first time using this. You're going to be on this screen where you are connected, but it wouldn't say that. No, it won't come with these dialogues. It won't come with A2 stream, and well, it would come as A2 stream and B2 pair. But when you're gonna click A2 stream, you want to stream because you haven't activated it yet, have you? So it's not gonna work, is it? So what when you're doing it first time, I wouldn't click A2 stream. I will press B2 pair. Okay? Okay, let me get this correct. And when you press B2 pair, it will give you a pin number on the screen. On this screen, what I've got on the television right now. The Wiiu gamepad screen, yeah? It will give you a pin number. And that pin number needs to be entered on the desktop PC program called Sunshine. It needs to be entered there. So I'll just stream anyway, yeah? What you do once you want to enter the pin, now just act like this is a desktop Sunshine program you're using, okay? Not the Wiiu one, okay? So just think of it, this is a desktop one, yeah? So on the Wiiu gamepad, it's giving you a pin number. Then what you do, you go to this pin number here, yeah? On the Sunshine program. Click on it. I think it's a bit slow, that's why it's not working. Yeah, it's a bit slow, hold on. It's not working, it's going really slow. Start recording, what's the number? I don't think it's number. Anyway, don't worry about it. It's just a pin number. Once you press it there, because I think it's just going a bit slow. Once you press it, yeah, it will go into that screen where it's asking for a pin number, yeah? Let me try and put it in again. Yeah, look. Hold on, let me try if I can just do it. Yeah, see? You go on here, you know the pin number I was talking about the Wiiu gamepad, you enter it here. Once you entered it, it will say, where it says send here, yeah, it will say something like success, continue to Moonlight. it's going to say something like that. Once that's done, just press this application button. That's it. Once you've done all that, it will say success, and then when you go back on your Wii U again, show you that as well. And once it says success, it will tell you to go back on your Wii U again. That's it. Once you're ready, you'll be back on the Wii U gamepad, and you just press A. Now this is the Wii U thing. Now this is the Wii U screen, we can say now. Now we can say this is a Wii U screen. Now you can stream freely and you shouldn't get disconnection. But disconnection is always gonna happen if your Wi-Fi doesn't work properly. Also, if you enter the wrong IP address. That's why it will say can't connect to server. That's the only time it's going to say that. I don't know why a lot of people were frustrated when it says can't connect to server. Now there's two things that causes problems. Can't find Steam, can't connect to server. Now if you haven't put in the Moonlight, if you haven't put in the Moonlight config file app Steam, and then in Sunshine you haven't put Steam on here as well, it has to be the same one, because if we're using the one called Steam, it needs to be in the Moonlight config file, and it also needs to be in the Sunshine one as well. It needs to be the same one. Sometimes you know what happens that a lot of people were frustrated about. So what was happening here? They've got Steam Big Picture here on the Sunshine, and then they got probably desktop or Steam written in the Moonlight config file, the app name. Can you see what's going on? It's not the same one, is it? And if you do that, then it's going to say can't find Steam. That's what the issue is. That's the only time it's going to say I can't find Steam. But if you got it, if you put Steam on Moonlight config file and Sunshine, it won't come with that dialog saying can't find Steam. And the other one says can't connect to server. Now that will only come if your Wi-Fi keeps on dropping the download speeds of the Mbps. If it's keep on dropping really low and it's not even staying at one speed, because I think in terms for like if you want to watch video files, you need around 2.5 to 3.0 Mbps. But if you want to go like we have high resolutions, like using like 720p HD plus, then you need at least 5 Mbps, yeah? And it shouldn't be going lower than that, otherwise it's gonna drop frames and eventually it will disconnect. Okay, things like that. So that's why these things are happening. I hope you guys understand these things, what actually happens, and things like that of that nature. That shouldn't be happening anymore. So there you go. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about what's the use of using streaming on Nintendo Wii U. Is it worth it using it? Because we're talking about video games here, aren't we? Playing PC Steam games, PC emulators, whatever you want to play, yeah? Things like that. But we got consoles as well that you can connect directly to the television and all that kind of stuff. So watch out for my next video. It's gonna be really interesting, this is. What's the usage of PC streaming on Nintendo Wii U? It's massive, I'll tell you that. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.